Salut à tous les amis et bienvenue sur la suite de notre aventure sur Tales of Vesperia. J'espère que vous allez bien. Alors, dans l'épisode précédent, nous avions perdu Judith et Raven qui avaient disparu. On ne sait pas trop comment. Et on nous a dit apparemment qu'ils étaient allés dans la ville du désert, la charmante petite ville qu'on avait appréciée qui est juste ici. Et nous allons ici nous y arrêter de suite de façon à éclaircir un peu ce truc. La petite ville charmante retour dans la belle petite ville.
What's happening?
Y avait pas une ville charmante, verdoyante, avec des gens fort sympathiques ici?
What's going on? It's just a pile of ruins. This didn't
Qu'est-ce
just happen in
que
a
c'est
few
que cette
days.
merde?
This is like hundreds of years.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette
Maybe
connerie?
there was a huge fire that... no. Not a chance of that happening, huh? Quiet. Someone's here.
Duke.
This could be our clue about the Rhizomato formula. That's the dragon from the Weasand of Kodos.
He's traveling with Duke, huh?
Duke est très mystérieux comme mec quand même.
I've got questions for that guy, but we have to find Estelle first.
They got away.
Oh, mais c'est le chef des chevaliers.
There's no time. This isn't what I would have chosen, but so be it.
Alexei, what are you doing here?
Ah, looking for the princess? I'm impressed you found your way here.
Do you know where Estelle is? What do you think you're doing?
Is this your idea of a joke, Commandant?
I am at a loss as to how to thank you.
Putain, tu vas me dire que lui c'est un pourri?
Your pitiful sense of justice has allowed me to work with little interruption. Long ago there was the pirate Ifrid, and now we have the likes of Barbos and Rago. They were each of use in their own fashion, but you have performed magnificent work, far surpassing theirs. You're some of the most talented and foolish performers I've seen.
Ah d'accord, lui qui était un grand modèle de chevalier, super baraque, super sympathique, etc. En fait c'est un sale enculé.
What?
Putain, quelle
However,
déception.
the time for fooling around is over. It is time for you to exit the stage.
So that's it, huh? It was you pulling everybody's strings all this time. Well, I'm
Putain,
not
le sale
laughing, Alexei.
enfoiré.
Commandant!
And yet another fool arrives.
Flynn,
Commandant! How could you? You're the pride of the Imperial Knights. How could you commit treason?
This is not treason. I am merely following the path of one who holds true authority.
And you just intend to betray the trust of His Highness Yoder?
His Highness. Yes. I think he'll be relinquishing his rank soon.
This is madness.
My lord, all is in readiness.
Oh putain, lui aussi il est là maintenant. Mais c'est quoi ce attroupement de trous du cul?
Jaeger!
Well done. I am headed for Bhaktian as planned. I will leave this situation to you, and Yoder's fate as well.
Yeah, you bet, my lord.
Alexei, wait!
who said you could leave?
Oh putain.
Stand back. If you try to stop us...
Get the hell out of the way!
Your princess friend is at the Shrine of Bhaktian as well, you know.
Au sanctuaire de Bhaktian.
What did
D'accord.
you say?
You'll be too late if you don't hurry!
Pourquoi il nous le dit? Pourquoi il nous le dit?
Go after Alexei and Jaeger.
Sir!
Alexei! You won't get away with this!
Oh là là, Alexei, t'as énervé Patty. Là, ça va chier. T'as énervé la petite Patty. Hein.
Yuri, come on! Yuri? Yuri Lowell, give yourself up!
Oh, ça y est, voilà. Y a pire, je pense qu'il y a pire que moi maintenant. Il y a pire que lui. Niveau trahison, je pense que là, on a battu du ouf. On est là maintenant, on est au soleil.
The Shrine of Bhaktian is said to be located on the Hypionian continent.
Hypionia, the continent east of Desier. The Egathor forest is there.
Are we actually gonna trust what Jaeger said?
If that's where Alexei is headed, then Estelle's gotta be there.
We don't have much information, so I guess we'll just have to go check it out.
We can't just sit here and ignore that guy!
What's the matter, Patty?
Actually, come to think of it, didn't he say something about Eifried?
That man is the cause of it all. If we take him out, we can get Estelle back.
Ouh là là,
But what
Patty
about
elle est énervée, hein.
I'll bet he
Raven, on
delivered
sait pas, on
Estelle
sait
to
pas,
them and
on
then
sait
just
pas.
took
Putain,
off.
tu crois que Raven leur a remis Estelle? Non, je peux pas le croire.
No, Raven. He wouldn't do that.
Je peux pas le
Well, the
croire.
facts are that she's been kidnapped and he's nowhere to be seen. I mean, that's only logical, right?
It's possible he was captured as well.
Oui, il a peut-être
Well,
capturé
whatever.
aussi.
Let's get going. Yuri?
Yuri.
Flynn, a word?
Very well. Let's talk over there.
Ouais, allons les laisser discutailler. Ah d'accord. Donc du coup, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé ici? Il n'y a même plus d'eau, il y avait une petite auberge sympathique ici avant, tout était beau, magnifique, regardez, là il n'y a plus rien. C'est pourri, c'est désertique. Il y avait un
Just
petit
what
lac
the
où je
hell
pouvais
are
aller
you
pêcher.
doing? What happened to advancing as a knight and fixing the Empire from within? You've been nothing more than a damn puppet on Alexei's string. Don't you dare tell me that the Dawn and Bellius died for nothing more than that. He was there working alongside you this whole time, Flynn. How could you possibly not know?
I'm sorry.
Why, though? Did you go along with it because Yoder trusted Alexei?
His Highness is not to blame. I had total confidence in Alexei.
So your pursuit of the Apatheia at Nordopolica was on Alexei's orders, I presume?
Yeah.
You
Je
better
comprends
start
mieux.
talking. Tell me what happened.
Je comprends
There's
mieux.
no reason to worry about exposing the Commandant now.
The conversion of Heliord into a military installation. The abuse of the residents at Mantake. All of Cumor's activities, the forbidden development of new Blastia, all of these were carried out under the Commandant's... under Alexei's orders.
Well, you've grown up to be a model knight. Unquestioned allegiance to your country.
The Commandant, Alexei, was not always this way. You of all people should remember. Those who are just will lead lives of prosperity. That was why I...
But all it's done for you is help you lose sight of your original intentions. Not that I have much right to preach to you, after I let them run off with Estelle like that.
No, that never would have happened if I hadn't been blind to Alexei's true nature. I had grown far too used to simply obeying orders like a good knight. Even it was my lack of thought that brought this about.
Since when is moaning and whining part of a knight's job description?
You impudent!
No,
Comment il
it is as she
parle?
says. I must shoulder this responsibility. It is up to me to rescue Lady Estellise.
Whoa, what?
Captain, what should be done about His Highness? If anything were to happen to him, the Empire...
I know. That's why this brigade is concentrating all our efforts on ensuring his safety.
But Captain...
Please.
Damn it, Flynn. I didn't yell at you to have you turn around and start telling me what to do. Brave Vesperia is going to rescue Estelle.
Then let me join you. Let me be a member of Brave Vesperia.
Putain, si je pensais un seul instant entendre ça. Waouh, d'accord, ok.
Captain?
A knight
Oh mon
joining a
dieu.
guild? Don't make me laugh.
I was unable to prevent the royal guard from abducting her highness. I am duty-bound to correct this wrong by saving her.
Give it up. You know you have no place in a guild. But if you want to come with us, I won't stop you.
Yuri!
But you know what you have to do, right?
As soon as we've rescued her highness, I will return to protect Prince Yoder. I
Donc on va
cannot allow the
récupérer
Empire to
Flynn
be
en
thrown
combattant,
into
ça c'est
disorder.
génial, parce que c'est un combattant hors pair, Flynn.
I'm sorry, Sodia, Witcher. I must ask you to take care of the prince.
I'll be back as soon as I can. Please tell His Highness the same.
Understood.
Elle est amoureuse. Elle est
Yuri.
amoureuse.
Same here. You had me worried there. It's good to see you're back to your old self.
Alexei. So he's the one who's been advancing Hermes' Blastia technology.
Yeah, it's taken a while. but everything points back to him. All right, next stop, the Shrine of Bhaktian. We're gonna get Estelle and Raven out of there and show Alexei just who he's messing with.
Agreed.
Yes, on y va. Ok, parfait. Flynn a rejoint le groupe. Tout le monde est heureux. Génial. Du coup, maintenant, mais où est le sanctuaire, machin truc chouette?
Just who does that idiot commandant think he is?
Barbos, Rigaud, even Jaeger. Alexei was behind all of them.
And now he's taken Estelle.
I won't let him do this.
I am gonna rip him to shreds the moment we get Estelle away from him.
He must receive his due punishment. We can't let him get away.
Treating Lady Estellise in that manner. Alexei is no longer the man I trusted.
He's evil. That's all there is to it. And he will not change. It's time for some payback.
Bon, il est temps d'aller trouver le sanctuaire de je ne sais plus quoi. Est-ce qu'on peut passer par là? Est-ce qu'il n'y aurait pas un petit coffre, quelque chose de caché, genre non, il n'y a rien. Il n'y a rien, quelle déception. Bon, en tout cas, cette ville était fort belle et là, du coup, il ne reste plus grand chose, c'est un peu triste. C'est un peu triste. Bon, on va essayer de trouver le sanctuaire. Il y a un petit truc ici. Est-ce que ça serait pas par là, par hasard? Forêt des Gordes. Non, forêt, non, c'est pas là. Non, 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 c'est pas là. Alors, Judith en a parlé, mais ce n'est pas ici. On avait trouvé un espèce de petit sanctuaire dans la forêt, il n'y a pas très longtemps. Et je me demande si c'est pas celui-là. Alors attendez, genre, par exemple ici. Ah bah écoutez, il y a une petite cinématique. Est-ce que ça ne serait pas là?
Look over there. What is that huge thing?
It's the Heracles.
Did Alexei send for it?
That's the Entelechea, a stall. Alexei's still trying to get Apathea, it seems.
Putain.
It looked like it got away, though.
Yeah, it looked like it was forced into those ruins.
Those ruins definitely appear to be the temple Bhaktian.
Ah bah on est arrivé, c'est une bonne nouvelle.
Alexei's plotting this time.
It doesn't matter what Alexei's planning to do.
Right, we're just here to rescue Estelle.
But if we get too close like this, we'll end up like a stall.
Ah ouais, on risque de se faire tirer dessus. Et oui, il va nous tirer dessus, le monsieur. Ah bah d'accord, ils nous ont fait atterrir, je crois, donc logiquement c'est bon. Le sanctuaire oublié de Bhaktian, c'est là où on a voulu atterrir la dernière fois. Il y a du peuple, hein. Il y a du peuple. Oh putain. Ah, il a enfermé Estellise. C'est Estelle.
Jaeger, that useless worm. Can't he even swat a few pesky flies?
Mais bizarrement, Jaeger nous a aidés. J'ai du mal à le cerner, ce personnage.
Alexei, what have you done to Lady Estellise?
Give Estelle back!
Estelle, come on, wake up!
No matter.
La pauvre. Ah mais que c'est horrible.
Yuri, everyone.
La pauvre. Mais quelle horreur, mais quelle horreur.
The princess's life will fade each time she uses her power. If you care for
Quel
her,
enfoiré.
then do not interfere further.
Alexei,
You bastard.
Oh bah d'accord, ok, on s'est évanoui comme des merdes. Oh, la brigade de Flynn. Oh, on nous a aidés. Oh putain, c'est la guerre, les amis, c'est la guerre.
Sodia, what are you doing here?
After we left, we picked up the Heracles' movements. Prince Yoder dispatched us, saying that you could probably use our help.
That little prince never could mind his own damn business.
Bah tant mieux, il nous a sauvé la vie.
Pathetic bluster and bravado.
Sorry, but unlike you well-bred aristocrats, I'm not perfect.
Hey, you guys all right?
Oh.
Il va falloir qu'on rentre dans ce
They came to
temple.
save us. Apparently Yoder told them to.
Alexei's inside the temple.
Sympathie est pressé d'en découdre.
Please come with us and return to His Highness's side at
Ah
once.
non, 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 il reste avec nous.
It is difficult for me to say this, but this place is far too the one we most need to protect for the sake of the Empire right now.
I know that. I know that, as a knight, that is what I should be doing. I know that all too well.
Il le sait que trop bien.
But this is something I need to do myself. For Her Highness, and for Alexei. Please, let me go.
Laisse-le nous, on te dit, il veut pas partir avec toi.
Take us there.
Oh, casse-toi. Fais chier celle-là. Tu nous fais chier. Barre-toi. Oust.
It must be pretty damn inconvenient to be a knight, huh?
How can someone like you, how can the captain possibly consider someone like you his friend?
Parce que je suis son préféré.
Our captain is the ideal to which we all aspire. He's the epitome of an imperial knight. And yet, for some reason when he's with you, he's not himself.
Whatever. If you're looking for someone to have a heart-to-heart with, go bug Applehead over here. We don't have time to sit around and play guidance counselor.
Applehead?
Crâne de pomme. Crâne de pomme. Ah putain.
That's it. Sodia, no, don't. Stop.
Écoute, crâne de pomme, meuf.
Yuri Lowell, your very existence is hurting our captain. Stay away from him.
Allez, viens, crâne de pomme, barre-toi.
She's pretty intense.
Crâne de pomme.
All right, now we've done everything we came here to do.
Allez,
We
retourne
ask
sur
that
ton
you please
pommier.
take care of the
Platoon, fall out. We must hurry to rejoin the brigade.
Allez, ciao.
Come on, we have to catch up.
Right.
Crâne de pomme.
If she's forced to use her power, then it'll be too late to save her, or if...
That bastard! Using her like some kind of tool! He's gonna pay! Come on!
Allez, oui, allons-y. Stop blablater, là. Non, est-ce qu'il faut? Ah, attendez, je vais faire un truc au niveau des armes d'abord. Parce que j'ai acheté des trucs dans l'épisode dernier, je ne les ai toujours pas changés. Allez, on y va, les amis. On va pouvoir rentrer. Alors, la dernière fois qu'on est venu ici, on ne pouvait pas rentrer. Et là, je crois que la porte est ouverte. La porte, d'ailleurs, est ouverte, hein, je confirme. Et nous allons pouvoir y rentrer. Alors, j'imagine qu'il va y avoir des chevaliers partout. Il va falloir faire des combats. Il y a des coffres.
To help us? Don't you mean to help Flynn and Estelle?
Coming here is reckless enough, but sending help is even crazier. Doesn't that little prince understand his own position?
That's the kind of person His Highness is. I'm sure that what's happened has caused him exceptional grief.
Are you referring to Estelle? Or perhaps Alexei?
Let's
Les
hurry.
deux, bien sûr.
Hey, slow down.
What are you saying? This is no time to be taking it easy.
We don't have any clue where enemies could be lurking, so calm down.
You're right. I apologize. Yuri, you guys are much more
Ah,
level-headed.
par contre, je suis en train de penser que pour les combats, on va un peu se faire chier sans Estelle, puisqu'elle est plus là pour nous soigner.
Hattie, are you...
I'm okay. I'm extremely... Oh, come on. Estelle's waiting for us.
Allez, dépêchons-nous. Estelle nous attend. On va y aller. On n'a pas de temps à perdre.
was one of his men.
It is true that the knights employ guilds on rare occasions, but...
We don't know whether Ifrid worked for him, right? In any case, that conversation's on the back burner for now.
Allez, rallye apathie, machin à tout le monde, c'est parfait. Alors, au niveau combat, on va prendre Flynn. On va essayer dans lequel.
It looks like the battle against you is over, Flynn.
So when did you become aware of Alexei's rebellion?
I've held doubts about the Commandant's orders for a while. After Yuri warned me in Nordopolica, I reconsidered previous events in a new light.
And you understood Alexei was pulling the strings in the incidents with Barbos, Rago, and qu'un.
When I heard Lady Estellise was being held, I was certain. I only wish I had realized sooner.
Bon, pour sa défense, il ne le savait pas avant.
You unraveled his plot on your own. We still have time.
Estoles?
Do you even need to ask? We'll put an end to Alexei's schemes.
Allez, ce que je vais faire, c'est qu'on va passer les combats, on va se rendre directement, on va essayer de se rendre directement à la fin, ok? Parce que comme l'épisode fait déjà 20 minutes, on va pas faire 20 minutes de combat. À de suite. Bon, je vous montre quand même quelques petites zones, histoire de vous montrer de temps en temps. Apparemment, ça ressemble à un labyrinthe, le bordel. Qui va pas forcément m'aider. D'accord, il y a déjà une cinématique.
The last room looked like this too.
All these rooms look the same. I wonder if they're all like this.
I'm gonna go check out what's ahead.
Repeat.
I've heard that this kind of construction is intended to humble visitors. So this must be the approach to the shrine.
We don't really have time to be dog.
It's okay, relax.
Ils reviennent pas? Ah si, ils reviennent.
As we thought, the rooms all look the same from here on out. Repeat's sense of smell doesn't seem to be working too well either.
Oh putain, un
I
labyrinthe.
see. We can't afford to get lost in here.
Here, use these. Let's make a map as we go.
You're always so well prepared.
Carol, can you do this?
Yeah, I'm good with maps. Leave it to me.
We'll be in a lot of trouble if you mess up, you know.
Putain, j'espère qu'elle va pas se
Don't say
tromper.
that. Come on, everything will be fine.
Probablement. Ah, on a un petit plan. On a un petit plan, c'est génial.
What were you thinking about when you sealed off Nordopolica and the Wiesent of Cottus?
I was following Alexei's orders.
And was using trained monsters his order too?
Likely so. But being unaware of the nature of my subordinates was my error. I'm not fit for command.
At least you understand your mistake.
I swear that I will correct that mistake.
Allez, du coup on a le plan, donc on va pouvoir le suivre maintenant. Alors visiblement il y a des petits pièges par-ci par-là, c'est un peu compliqué. C'est un peu compliqué, on va essayer de les éviter, on va essayer de les éviter pour prendre ce magnifique coffre. Wouhou, on les a évités, on va prendre le caillou, ça va, on a réussi. Non, je l'ai raté, pardon, j'ai zappé. Oh putain, j'ai dit. Ah, une petite sauvegarde. Est-ce que c'est une sauvegarde qui soigne? Visiblement, peut-être. Alors là, il y a une espèce de grand couloir. Est-ce qu'il va y avoir quelque chose qui va se passer?
Are you thinking of what you're going to do when you meet Alexei?
I'll most likely have to fight him.
Sounds like you've made up your mind.
Va le tuer, Flynn. Il faut le tuer.
Even now. No. I looked up to him for so long. I've desperately hoped that this was just some kind of mistake.
Sorry, but I already know the answer to that.
I know. Besides, the way he has treated Lady Estoles can't be explained away as simply a mistake.
No objection there.
Qu'est-ce qu'ils sont bavards dans ce jeu.
You can just call me Flynn. What is it?
Flynn, you, know what Yuri's done, don't you?
You mean what he did to Rago and Qumor?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm not going to arrest Yuri. At least, not right now.
Then you mean you're going to arrest him after you bring Estelle back to the capital?
Under Imperial law, the things that Yuri has done are serious crimes.
Contrairement à Alexei et les autres à côté, je pense que c'est pas énorme non plus. L'autre il veut détruire le monde. On a tué deux saloperies.
Serious.
A personal grudge? But Yuri was...
I know. Yuri certainly didn't do those things for his own sake. But that's how the law works. The corruption in the Empire is entirely irrelevant here.
Are you perhaps in doubt? Confused about which way is right?
I don't know. Is what I'm feeling doubt? Or...
Hey, what are you doing? You're gonna get left behind, you know.
Sorry.
My, she's scary.
Ouais, allons-y. Alors par contre, à quoi ça sert ça? Je sais pas du tout à quoi ça sert.
Only I had been near Lady Estoles so that I could defend her.
That wasn't in the cards. She chose to travel with us.
I guess you're right.
I'll take the heat for this.
That's not what I meant. I'm in no position to blame you.
And your position is just fine.
Maybe so.
Is it just me? Or is it harder to breathe here than on the sea floor?
No. There's something going on between Yuri and Flynn.
Allez, on continue. Donc là, il y a une espèce de petit coffre. Hop là, est-ce qu'on va réussir à se barrer? On s'est barré, généralement. Évidemment, on va descendre au sous-sol numéro 2. Sous-sol numéro 2. J'ai trouvé une espèce de grosse statue, je sais pas du tout ce que c'est.
What is this a statue of?
With that kind of shape, I can't tell whether it's supposed to be a human or a monster.
Peut-être le croisement des deux.
This is a temple after all. This is probably a statue of whatever deity the temple was dedicated to.
You know, it might just be
En tout cas, je vous dis, vous ratez pas grand-chose, le labyrinthe est pourri et c'est relou.
Huh? It couldn't be. I mean, a monster, that is. It's a...
No, I think it's possible. The Entelekea have powers beyond those of humans and can speak in our language. It's not strange to think that humans would have worshipped them in ancient times.
The relationship between the Entelekea and humans might be closer than we thought. Maybe they drifted apart during the long passage of time.
If that's the case, I wonder just how much we've forgotten.
I'm sure there are things in this world that should never be forgotten.
Patty?
I think that I prefer the distance we have now to the cozy
Ça veut
relationship
dire
we
beaucoup
had
de
back.
choses. Ça veut dire beaucoup de choses. Allez, continuons. Ah, il y a un coffre là-bas. Hop, 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 vite. Ouvre le coffre, Yuri. Ouvre le coffre. Une loupe, non, on ne prend pas. En plus, on ne s'en sert jamais. On a trouvé une autre petite salle où on peut sauvegarder et se soigner. Alors, je sais pas où est-ce qu'on va descendre, mais en tout cas, on descend très profondément. Attendez, il faut visiter, regardons. On trouve rien d'intéressant.
It's the Royal Guard.
Oh là là, va falloir
That
combattre.
has to mean we're on the right track.
Good call, Carol. Estelle's gotta be back there somewhere.
You're a
Par contre, ce
captain,
qui
aren't you?
m'inquiète, c'est
Can't you tell
le
them to
bouclier
get out
rouge
of
que
the
tu as devant
way?
la porte.
The Royal Guard doesn't obey anyone but the Commandant.
We don't have much time. Let's make this quick.
Allez, combattons les amis, combattons. Allons leur botter les culs. Ah, par contre, on va pas se faire avoir. Ouais, allez, Flynn, vas-y, Flynn. Allez, on botte des culs. Allez, lui il est bon. Allez, vite avant qu'il soigne. Ouf. Oh, on a eu du cul. On a eu du cul, on a eu du cul. Allez, viens te battre là. Ouais, c'est les plus horribles. Pire que les chevaliers. Oh putain. Pire que les chevaliers. Ils font masse de dégâts. Et en plus, ils heal ces salopios là. Alors la question c'est comment allons-nous passer?
I don't know what this is, but it looks complicated.
Merci Patty.
This is a barrier that's been locked up somehow with an encrypted formula.
Can you open it?
It uses an ancient technology that's barely been studied at all. Even I've only seen something like this in books. I couldn't even guess how long a thorough analysis might take.
I'm guessing we can't just force our way through.
Locks usually aren't placed on anything that's easily broken into.
Yeah, you're right. Wait, how do you think Alexei got through here?
He probably forced the lock using Estelle's... the power of the child of the full moon.
Ah, c'est quelque chose qui appartient déjà au temple. Ok, d'accord. La pauvre Estelle.
Someone's here.
Duke.
Encore Duke, mais putain, mais cet homme est vraiment mystérieux. Hein. Bah, elle est dans la merde. Elle est dans la merde.
Alexei's got her somewhere up ahead.
I see. So he has made his move.
Are you here because of him too?
The air crane in this region has become severely imbalanced.
By restrain, you mean you actually have a way to do that?
To quiet the air crane, the cause of the imbalance must...
Just come out and say it. You mean kill Estelle.
What?
That's enough. What is it with blaming all the world's problems on a single girl?
La
An
pauvre.
unstable child of the full moon cannot be ignored.
You're as hard-headed as Pharaoh. I thought as a human you'd see things differently.
Our common bond as humans is nothing. A single life cannot be privileged over the fate of the world.
Yeah, never mind that without a bunch of those single lives, there'd be no world. Listen, she may be a bumbling, sheltered excuse for a princess, but she's none of your concern. So back off!
Il va falloir se battre contre Duke ou pas?
Great a threat her existence poses.
What we know has got nothing to do with it. Our motto is always do what's right. And if that means having to get up close and personal with you, then so be it.
Very well. The time has come to show me the resolve that so impressed Pharaoh.
Oh, il nous donne son épée.
This is Deinomos.
Deinomos.
It is the only manner in which the air may be quieted. Raise it and calm your mind. The
Deinomos.
Deinomos. On a une épée, Deinomos.
Duke, wait! Deinomos. That's the name of the sword of the Imperial line that's been missing all this time. What are you doing with it? Why does something like that have the power to control the air? Who are you?
Who are you, Duke? Who are you, Duke?
The answers to those questions are not what you should be seeking now. Go, before you are too late. Soon you will learn for yourselves the true weight of the burden borne by the Entelekea.
He's a cool guy, but way too moody.
C'est un type sympa mais beaucoup trop lunatique.
Memory serves me right. We also ran into him in
Oh, alors rencontré plusieurs fois ce cher Duke, hein. Bien mystérieux.
I can't even tell if he's a friend or a foe.
C'est vrai qu'on sait pas, hein. On sait pas ce que c'est. Ami, ennemi. Oh là là, le pouvoir de Deinomos. Waouh, regardez-moi ça. Deinomos ouvre toutes les portes, les amis. Oh là 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 là, mais quelle épée magique. J'achète, je garde et j'adore. Deinomos, épée empruntée à Duke. Empruntée, ça veut dire qu'on va devoir lui rendre. Oh là là, que c'est magique. Alors, Deinomos. Ouh, on va faire des dégâts. On va faire des dégâts.
Deinomos, the child of the full moon, the resolve that impressed Pharaoh? Just who the hell is this Duke guy?
Well, judging from what he says, it seems he's in contact with Pharaoh.
And he has the sword Prince Yoder's been looking for. I don't like this.
Yeah, but why would he just lend us something as important as Deinomos? I thought he was stubborn, but maybe he's actually willing to listen to reason.
I wouldn't get my hopes up about that.
We just have to do what we can for now.
Yeah, let's hurry.
Allez, allons sauver Estelle, parce que marre du blabla, là. Une tente, ok. Attendez, qu'est-ce qu'il y a par là? Qu'y a-t-il par là? J'imagine qu'il y a des coffres à récupérer. J'imagine qu'il y a des coffres à récupérer, parce que la vraie porte, elle est là-bas. Il y a un coffre à récupérer. D'accord, tout ça pour ça. C'est la déception.
I can't believe this is Deinomos, the proof of imperial succession.
Yuri, you can become the emperor.
C'est grâce à cette épée que tu peux devenir roi. Je peux devenir empereur.
This is just for decoration. I wouldn't want to be the emperor even if I could.
You're so young, yet you have no ambition.
Says the little girl playing dress up.
A lost proof of imperial succession. When you get down to it, the loss of that sword was the source of all the fighting over the succession to the throne. Was Duke really the one who stole it?
Hey, give me a break. Don't go saying the Imperial Knights are gonna claim this sword.
I know. This isn't the time for that.
Duke went around using that sword to control air crane.
Oh, so Duke's doing the same thing as the Entelekea.
Maybe so.
That sword, it produced the same phenomenon as this. Maybe the Rizomata formula was already worked out once before. Maybe it's related to the cataclysm, like the way that the blast. Why did that become an imperial treasure?
There are tons of things we don't know about this sword. But let's
Celle qui aurait pu nous aider éventuellement, c'est Estelle, vu qu'elle a lu tous les livres du royaume.
Right now, rescuing Estelle is our top priority.
Right, let's hurry.
Allez, continuons. Par contre, je sais toujours pas à quoi servent ces statues là. Alors ça fait 1 heure que je dois tourner en rond dans ce labyrinthe. Je suis perdu, je sais pas où il faut aller. Là je viens de trouver à l'instant un couloir avec une sauvegarde qui soigne. Donc est-ce que c'est le bon endroit ou pas? Visiblement toujours pas. Je crois qu'on a trouvé le passage les amis. Ah, Estelle est là. Estelle est là. Oh putain, l'Antélésia, il est dead. Il est dead.
How does it feel to face your last moments in the very temple built to worship you?
Wretched human.
Enough! Alexei, please stop this!
If you are so eager to free him from his suffering, why not use your healing arts to comfort him? You are utterly powerless.
Quel enfoiré, quel bâtard.
You are nothing more than a poisonous blight to this world. I'm sure you understand that now.
Et là, regardez-nous, on est des sauveurs.
Lady Estelle!
Estelle! We've come to save you.
You again. What stubborn, misguided fools you all
C'est vrai,
are.
ils nous aiment pas, hein.
Yuri, Flynn, all of you.
Estelle! We've come to rescue you!
You are incapable of saving this princess. I am her only hope for salvation.
Spare me!
The most glorious moment for any tool is when it is finally used. Even the poison of this world can be a blessing if used correctly. And only I can do that. Now, princess, come with me. Without me.
Alexei!
La pauvre, mais quel bâtard, mais quel enfoiré. Ah, il va encore nous paralyser. Oh merde, il est mort.
Weren't you Entelakea supposed to be masters of this world?
Stop it! Let Estelle go!
Ah bah merde, il est mort, voilà, ça fait... Avec Bellius, ça fait 2. Aïe aïe aïe.
Oh, how disappointing. He's dead.
But how can that be?
Smaller than I would have hoped. No matter. It can be used in any number of ways.
Alexei.
Ah, you've come this far. Now, be baptized in the air your dear princess charged with her...
Ah, et oui, mais regarde, Alexei, on a Dynamos, ça va tout changer.
What are you doing with that sword? What happened to Duke?
Ah, il connaît Duke.
He gave this to us before he took off. And he didn't seem all that worried about you.
What irony. That which I have searched for all these years. That it would arrive at my feet, only when I no longer have a need. With a child of the full moon, the apatheia, and my knowledge. Dynamos me.
Talk to yourself a lot, huh? Not a good sign. Now shut up and let Estelle go.
Are you certain that is what the princess wants?
Estelle!
Your Highness?
Estelle! What's going on? Estelle!
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
As long as I'm with you all, I'll only cause you harm. But I want to be with you. I just don't know what I should do.
Estelle, pull yourself together.
Forget about that, Estelle. Get over here. If there's something you're unsure about, we'll work it out together.
Yuri. I can't take this.
Now,
peur que ça
Mr.
s'aggrave.
Yuri Lowell. Such brash behavior does not befit a young lady's escort. Not very gentlemanly of you at all.
Sorry for my lack of manners. There aren't many gentlemen where I'm from.
That sword is nothing more than an annoyance now. I will rid myself of you here.
Yuri, everyone.
Oh putain, tous ces chevaliers.
Get out of the way!
Il y en a beaucoup là, j'avoue. Ah, un nouveau chevalier.
Who's he?
Captain Schwan.
Captain Swan, on l'a déjà vu, je crois. On en a déjà entendu parler, je crois. Ça me parle.
Thought you always let your knights handle things for you. What's with the change? What is it, repeat?
I suppose there's no fooling the nose of a dog.
That voice. Wait, Raven?
Raven, Raven et le Capitaine Swan.
What's going on?
This doesn't look like a joke.
One of the Union's most important members is a captain in the Knights?
The first time we met,
Je suis
I
sur le
didn't think
cul.
it was possible, but
Huh. So that's what was going on.
Wait! But what about the Dawn, Raven?
so it wasn't just the Commandant, but you too. Why?
Conversing with you is not one of my duties.
Raven!
We're in a bit of a hurry, so let us
Putain,
through.
Raven, et pourquoi t'as fait ça?
You're not really thinking of trying to stop? What the hell?
Raven veut nous arrêter.
First captain of the Imperial Knights, ready to do battle.
Oh, Raven, mais ne fais pas ça. Mais t'es un enfoiré, ne fais pas ça. Je vais devoir te botter le cul. D'accord, je vais te botter rien du tout en fait, je pense.
Raven, why?
Mais laissez-moi le taper.
I hate you!
Oh putain, Raven. Oh putain, Raven, pourquoi t'as fait ça, espèce de salaud?
Damn it! I really liked you, Raven. I couldn't tell you before, but if my dad were...
How unfortunate.
Maintenant, on va essayer de lui botter le cul maintenant.
Can't let this go. I won't let
Allez.
you do this.
I would expect no less from an opponent.
Ouf. Alors sans Estelis, j'avoue que c'est un peu compliqué. J'avoue que c'est un peu compliqué sans Estelis. Hein. D'accord, ok, ça fait mal le monsieur. Le monsieur fait très mal. Merci Carole, tu es bien aimable. Ah d'accord, c'est lui qui fait des dégâts, ok. Attendez, soignons-nous quand même, soignons-nous. Ouf! Sauvez-vous! Sauvez-vous! Barrez-vous! Oh! Mais qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Je crois qu'il est énervé, Raven. Raven est vexé. Raven est vexé. Raven est vexé. On l'a vexé, Raven. Ah putain, il faut que je les ressuscite. Attendez. C'est quoi déjà qui ressuscite? C'est quoi qui ressuscite déjà? Fiole vitale. Voilà, ça c'est bon. Ça faut le faire. Faut le faire absolument. Pas le choix, il faut le faire. Ouf, d'accord. Là c'est moi qui suis KO. Vas-y Flynn, te laisse pas faire. Bon, tu fais ma fiole vitale, bordel de merde, merci. Oh putain, d'accord, il m'a lancé un mauvais sort. On est un peu dans la merde là, je crois. Utilise-moi la fiole vitale ou d'attaquer, idiot, Carole. Allez, utilise la fiole vitale. Non mais j'ai déjà une fiole vitale. Utilise la fiole vitale sur lui, je sais pas moi. Ok. Oh putain, on est dans la merde, on est dans la merde. On est dans la merde, les amis. Oh non! Attendez, laissez-le se reposer là. d'accord, ok. Oh putain. Oh putain, mais qu'est-ce qu'ils me font pas faire les mecs? Qu'est-ce qu'ils me font pas faire les mecs? Allez, toi, utilise une fiole vitale pour me ressusciter, s'il te plaît. Je te remercie infiniment. Ah, je vais le faire moi-même. C'est chaud, hein? Oh, putain, mais il fait mal, il fait mal, il fait mal. Là, on a vu, on est baisé, là. Là, on est baisé. Si Carole, il me soigne pas, on est baisé. Attaque pas! Mais utilise la fiole vitale au lieu d'attaquer! Mais quelle andouille! Quelle andouille ce Carole! Mais Carole, t'es un abruti de mes couilles! C'est le moment de se soigner. Aïe aïe aïe, on est mort! C'est mal barré! Allez. Attendez. Alors, attendez. Attends, je peux pas me soigner. Je ne peux pas me soigner. Ça, c'est une mauvaise idée. Il faut se barrer. Soignons notre ami. Merde, c'est pas ça, c'est pas ce que je voulais faire. Ce n'est pas du tout ce que je voulais faire. Ce n'est pas ce que je voulais faire. Où sont les... Vital. Hop là. Une autre vitale. Allez hop là, pour Carole. Voilà. Laisse-le tranquille. Allez. Oh putain, on lui a tous fait on lui a tous fait un peu de mal là par contre. Fiole vitale. Allez, voilà. Là c'est qui le patron mon gros? Putain, Raven, comment t'as pu nous trahir, espèce d'enfoiré? Mais oui, c'est Raven, ça me fait mal au cœur. Ça me fait mal au cœur, putain, Raven. En plus, on l'aimait bien, son humour et tout. Oh là là. Et quelle déception. Et pourquoi il n'a pas été aussi fort avec nous? Oh non.
Hey! What is that?
I would have thought such a blow would be the end of me, of this cursed body.
What the? Is that a blastia on his chest?
It's his heart. Or rather, a blastia that has taken its place.
The original was lost 10 years ago.
10 years? You mean in the Great War?
I lost my life during that war. But Alexei saw fit to give it back to me with this.
It's hard to believe he'd go that far.
So that must be a Hermes blastia as well. Why did Baul not notice it then?
I would imagine that is because it isn't powered by air, but by my own life force.
A blastia powered only by human vitality? What was that?
Oh no! We're trapped in here!
That would be Alexei. He intends to bury you alive.
But that's crazy. You're still in here.
He couldn't pass up a chance to dispose of that sword. Now that it's...
So he was using Estelle, or Duke here. This guy's even more twisted than I thought.
Hey, old man! This is no time to be standing around!
The end has finally arrived for me.
You never intended to leave this place alive.
Captain Schwan.
Who said you just get to lay down and die right here? Even if all your travels with us were just some joke to you. Are you trying to tell me your anger at the Dawn's death was just an act too? I thought the guilds never quit until the job was done. Wasn't that his dying wish? You go on living till the end.
Man, you really can be a downer sometimes, you know that?
Quel talent ce Raven, ce Swan, enfin qui est-il?
Damn, we're not gonna make it.
C'est du sang qu'il a sur la tête?
Raven! No! If you use your blastia like that, the condition you're in, you'll...
Can't keep this up forever. Get out of here.
Oh man.
Raven. Oh, c'est triste.
Alexei's headed for the capital. There, he'll implement the final stages of his plan. The rest, I'll leave in your hands.
Raven! Raven!
Carol, come on.
But...
Move! Must be getting soft in my old age.
Ah putain, quelle perte. Quelle perte. Aïe aïe aïe.
Raven! That idiot! So he really was one of us after all. Damn it! You idiot!
Why'd that have to happen? Why?
Look alive, we got a princess that needs rescuing. Now
come now.
Ah
Stuck with
putain.
another job nobody much wants?
It's nothing. We are actually in a hurry.
Nous pleurerons Raven plus tard, c'est ça?
The Heracles is gone!
Just like Raven said, they must have left for Zaphias already.
Yuri Lowell, what are you doing here? And Captain Flynn too?
Oh, le blanc.
Even Tweedle A and
Pigo A, Nigo B.
And what is a Tweedle? Out with it! Fools! This is not the time for... What wonderful timing, Captain Flynn! You didn't happen to see Captain Schwan, did you? We haven't been able to get a hold of him since he went by himself to coordinate... I honestly cannot understand what His Excellency is thinking lately. We looked all over for him and we finally arrived here, but...
Alexei is on his way to the capital, in Heracles.
Ah, we've just missed him then. And what about Captain
Schwan saved us!
Oh, did he now? So then he's aboard the Heracles as well?
Puis c'est qu'il est con.
He's
Il est
in the
con.
shrine, the deepest part.
Au fond du fond. Au fond, tout en bas.
What? Wait, you... No, this is not happening. What is the meaning of this? Captain Flynn, answer me!
We almost died thanks to Alexei. The only reason we're standing here now is because of your captain!
That man was a true knight.
Alexei apparently has some sort of secret plan for the Empire. We're going to make sure he doesn't get the chance to carry it out. If you are any kind of knights at all, you won't stand in our way.
But how? How could it have come to this?
If we don't hurry, the Heracles is going to get away!
Let's hurry. I'll call Baul.
Oh. La télécommunication, c'est moderne, c'est sympa et tout. Bon, les amis, c'est ici que s'arrête notre épisode, bien long, bien mouvementé, bien d'émotion. J'espère que l'épisode vous a plu, si c'est le cas, n'hésitez pas à laisser un petit pouce bleu. Et moi, je vous dis donc À très vite pour cette aventure sur Tales of Vesperia. Excusez-moi. Tant d'émotions m'ont tué le cerveau. Allez, portez-vous bien les amis.